Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to make some ramen with some steak. So what I have here is a jalapeno, onion, half onion, egg, oil, soy sauce, and this stir fry sauce. What I'm going to do, I'm going to chop this onion and jalapeno and make strips out of my steak and then marinate it or just dip it in the soy sauce and the stir fry sauce mixture and then cook it just for a little because I'm also going to cook my steak in ramen when I'm cooking ramen. So I'm going to be back when I have everything chopped up. Now I have everything chopped. My jalapeno is chopped and my onion is chopped, and I made strip out of my steak and marinated in the sauce. And I have my pan on medium heat, and I'm just going to stir fry my steak just for like 2 minutes because it is going to cook in the ramen as well, and I don't want to overcook it. So let's start. I added some oil in my pan. Steak usually don't need any if you're grilling it, but since I'm going to stir fry it a little bit, I added some oil, and it will be helpful to cook my onion and jalapeno after I cook my steak in it. So let's start. I don't want to overcook it, just stir frying it for maybe like 1 or 2 minutes, or maybe less because it is already cooking fast and I don't want it to get hard. So maybe I'm just going to cook it for like a minute. And I think it's looking pretty good. For some people it will be like little on rare side, but I like my steak like that. But if you want to cook it for a little longer, go ahead for it. It's never bad to cook that steak more and according to your likes. I like my steak medium rare, so I'm not going to cook it that much. Okay, let's take it off from the heat. Now in the same pan I'm going to add my onions and my jalapeno. So let's add all the onions. And jalapenos. I don't want to waste anything, but I think I'm going to leave just a little bit. And I had some leftover from last night, so I'm just going to add that too. I'm just going to cook it for a second. So what this will do is will bring all that good steak flavor into my onions and jalapeno. Going to bring the heat up a little bit so it can cook a little bit. What you want your onions to brown a little. Now my onions are brown and they're cooking really good, so I'm going to add this sauce from the ramen noodle, and I think this has some sesame seed and seaweed in it, so I'm going to add that and I'll be back. I was wrong, that packet had some carrot and something green in it. I don't know what the green thing is. Maybe seaweed, maybe something else, I don't know, we'll tell later. And I did not use the whole pack because I know it's super spicy, so if you guys like more spicy you can use the whole pack, but I don't like it to be so spicy that I can't even eat it, so I just use the half pack of it. But I think jalapeno will bring the spice level up a little bit. Now we are going to add some water in our mixture. I know I have not added my egg in my ramen yet, but I'm going to add it later on once my ramen is cooked. Let it heat a little bit, and then I'm going to add my ramen in. Now that my water is boiling, I'm going to add my ramen in. You can break it, but I like my noodles long, so I don't break it, but I'm going to stir it a little bit in since I don't have a deep pan. I'm just making it in a fry pan, so I want to make it cook all the way, so I'm going to stir it, but I think after a minute or two it will dissolve, not dissolve, but it will absorb water and get a little bit loose, so it should be able to cook it all the way. And as you can see, I have not added lots of water in my ramen because I don't like my ramen soupy. I know a lot of people like their ramen soupy, but I don't, so I'd like to add just a little water and cook my ramen in it, and then I like it without soup. Let's add a little bit more water since I know that it needs a little bit more to cook all the way, but I'm going to make it evaporate and have no water at the end. Alright, I'll be back once it is a little bit more done. Now my ramen is cooking really good. It's time to add that egg. Let's see if I can do it with one hand. Hopefully I can. Oh, that went well. I thought I will mess it up, but it went well. So let's mix it in. You can always make a fried egg on the side, but I like to mix my egg in with my ramen because it makes that sauce a little more thick. That's how I like my sauce, just very thick, not very soupy. And it's almost there, so let's add my steak in. I'm not going to add the whole steak in because it's too much. I'm just going to add some pieces and save the rest for the later. And this should be good just for my one meal, so I think this should be good. It's looking good, and now it's time to plate. Alright, I'll be back once I'm ready and plated. Once it's ready and plated. Now my ramen is ready and I have garnished it with some sesame seed. It's looking really good. Let's have a taste test. Hopefully it's not too spicy. So let's taste some ramen. Ooh, it is spicy. Let's taste some steak. Steak is good, just the way I like it. Guys, if you like my video, please subscribe and like, and please share it with your friends. Thank you. This is my first video. Hope you like it.